God damn, Hyunjin just goes crazy for that beginning part, dude. We got the dance practice for Stray Kids Jam. This dance practice is high energy. I mean, the song in itself is pretty hype. And yeah, I'll go and break this one down for y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's go, baby. Damn, aggressive start. Aggressive start, but they'll chill it out up until the chorus. They'll gradually build it up for that. Like how they separate the formations here until they connect back later. Nice reveal with Felix. I also really like this formation change there. You can feel the build-up, right? God damn, Hyunjin just goes crazy for that beginning part, dude. Love the clean arms there. Damn. So what I really like from the beginning is how aggressive they actually start. But what I want to point out is not only do they start out aggressive, but they're going to tone it down after the dancers leave. Now, the reason I say this is this is the hook. This is what reels us in once we watch this dance practice. It's like, oh shit, they're starting off strong, right? And now they're going to tone it down and gradually increase the energy for the chorus. What I like here is that they're pretty chill about, they're pretty chill for the most part. And here, this section right here, I enjoy it a lot because they actually separate the members into their own sections, creating two groups basically. So I like that. I think in general with Stray Kids, I really like the way they approach their formations. And here, when they separate into two groups, I like how the two groups will have their own choreo. And so we'll have one focus up until we move on to the next focus. So in this case, in stage right, or for us, it's going to be left. When we're watching the video, we're going to be focused on them because they're doing the choreo mainly while they're vibing out over here until we switch to them. And I don't know if you guys noticed, he actually dropped his bandana over there, and this is going to happen all the time on stage, practice, anywhere, and it's always, that's just part of performing. And really the only thing is just you keep going, and just if you find a place in the choreography to just pick it back up, you just do that. And I love how that's exactly what they did. So right here, we got the focus on them because they're doing the choreography. And I like how they use that footwork to connect back together, so that way we can now get our attention on these three. Great reveal with Felix here. Love that. And I want to point out that formation change. It wasn't really a complicated formation change. What I like is how they took one step, or essentially just one step to each spot to create this V formation. And so the first three will do this. I'll just play it again so you guys can see it. They're basically kind of like intertwining with each other. So that way, by the time they're done doing the steps, they end up in the this V formation while Felix is in center. Step and step and step. Damn, like that's so genius. But it wasn't like a loud formation change. It was just like, oh, let's step to this spot, let's step to this spot, let's step to this spot until we get here. And I really like this reveal here because they create levels within this formation. They condense in, and then once they condense in, they reveal him in center. But they'll create different levels so that way we can have basically dynamics within this small formation here. Now we start to feel the buildup of the chorus because you see the dancers walking in, literally. God damn. And so the way Hyunjin hits this is like he adds that extra oomph. All the members do this with high energy, but I think with Hyunjin specifically, because he's center, he's really adding that extra energy to like hook us in for the chorus. He really goes in, like you could see that shit, like because he's, you guys know what I mean, he's Hyunjin, and it's his hair too is like popping off. And here with the musicality of this song, you hear the instrumental of the song. It's like, okay, never mind. I thought I could make the sounds, but what I like is that there's sharp movements in the beginning of the... Alright, remind me to never do that again, guys. Anyway, there's sharp movements that they're emulating to so that you could hear that part of the song. So it's those weird noises that I just made earlier. So that part where they're like separating their legs and then they start throwing, right? And when they're pushing, I like how they're matching the sticky, sticky, sticky. And then every time they do more sharp movement, they're following that weird sound in the song again. And I like this effect right here where they all wave out into their respective sides. So that way we get this nice visual effect, nice big visual effect with all these dancers, well, Stray Kids and the dancers, while it just creates a nice picture for us, is what I'm trying to say. All right? So that with the chorus too, I think what I like is that they give us a balance of going really aggressive, chilling out, going aggressive again, and then chilling out again. So this gives us a balance of energy when watching the chorus. We're not just overwhelmed with, oh, they're throwing high energy choreo at us like the entire time. No, they give us a balance of chilling out so that way they can do their formation changes and then give us high energy again. Love that. It's just super clean with their carved arms. I'm gonna point this part out too. Normally when I watch choreographers or just choreography in general, Stray Kids is jumbling up my words. Sometimes you want to try to match the sound of the song. What I really like here is that they swipe their shoes on those two basses. And normally when I watch choreography and when people are hitting basses, they like to hit things very hard. Essentially just stronger movement. What I like here is that they use a swiping movement to hit those basses that you hear in the back, those two basses. And I'll play it a couple times. And that's not something you typically see when you're trying to hit basses. One more time. Musicality, baby. And on these upcoming sections, what I really like is how they actually separated into their subunits, or at least that's what I assume. And I like how their section is more on the chill side. Again, it's about balance. Because now they're going to get aggressive here and attack us with more energy. And then the movements are going to be heavier as well. And just a little sharper too. And here, they're really just performing their verse until they all come together once again. I think Bang Chan's just gonna have his own little thing right here. Okay. Before we get into the last part of the entire dance practice, I want to actually talk about each section and how it gives us different feels. So with their section, what I really like is how they calm down. This is the section where they can breathe. They're flowing through the choreo and they're not really hitting everything too hard or too sharp, but rather just flowing through the choreography. And let's just go through it real quick so we could just get a feel and get a visualization. And so what I like what the dancers do is that they essentially highlight these two. And so they're doing their own choreography to basically, you know, obviously highlight the members in center. And there was a roll-off effect here that they did after the musicality, or the snares in this case. So after they pop, that's the roll-off effect. Right when he gets revealed, or during his reveal, is when they're doing the roll-off effect. And I also like that reach that he does, where he extends his arms with his fists to, and then the dancers will also extend their bodies towards their respective sides to give that move a bigger picture. Ooh. Again, they're chilling out here a little bit, just singing their parts while the dancers highlight them. Now they're gonna attack this part. So this section, they're really attacking it because now they want to give us a contrast from their part to the next one. So which is why I said earlier that their moves are a lot heavier, or faster, and sharper as well. Ooh, I love that I caught that, where the breath happens in the song and then Hyunjin just kind of emulates that. Wordplay, baby, wordplay. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna play it again. Why not? These three go wild, bro. I know, yeah, Lino, yeah, Lino. And I like how at this part they're really just performing their verse here up until everybody connects together again. A lot of time to breathe for all the members, to be honest. Damn. Damn. I could never get over that. Now this last part is meant to be more precise and more clean, because they're really hitting those instrumentals in the back. Dude, if I was them, I'd be tired as hell. Tired as hell. Anyway, I'm gonna go back all the way to the dance break where we get Felix center, right? Love this effect. So each line is gonna do that waving movement opposite. So that way you get this nice zipper or zigzag effect when they do the waving move, because it's a nice way to just create an effect without having to change formations here. So you see how they do it in different directions. Again, zipper or zigzag effect there. And I think I like that effect too. I don't know, maybe they might have changed it, but personally, I think if Felix had his like arms higher, the effect would read much better. I don't know. It also could be the camera angle, but I like here is that because he's center, everyone's going to go down to a lower level and he's going to do these with his arms and wave. So that way it looks like he's controlling the entire formation. And again, they have to be cleaner for this part. For specifically the arms part of the choreo, because they're hitting those sharp sounds within the song. And it's also a little fast as well, so that you want to be on time and as well as just hitting those pictures and lines. This one where they're just, at this point, I think they're just throwing their energy, the remaining energy at this point. And another thing I want to point out for that part where they're doing this arm thing, notice how they'll do it with less energy, and by the time they finish the move, they actually gradually increase the energy. So you'll see it here. Small, 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 big, big. play one more time. Why not? They throw it out at the very end, and then they just pose. Damn. If y'all learned anything from this dance practice for Stray Kids, and if y'all like Stray Kids, don't forget to subscribe. I'm out.